Hello, it's Jang here with a look at the LEGO Marvel Superheroes Iron Skull Sub Attack set. I think the most interesting thing in this set is the set of figures, so let's look at those first. On the left is Iron Skull, which is Red Skull with a Stark Industries suit, and on the right is Iron Man himself in his Mark 37 armor, the underwater variant, underwater specialist variant, and he's all molded in sand green, which I think looks great here, and it's a good match to the look of its kind of in-universe, the official canon look of that suit. I'm very happy with the large piece that they use for armoring him up, and that is a printed piece in the center right here. It's actually a printed clear piece. He's got the copper color for his visor, the face mask, which can be still flipped up. There we go. It's just a copper print on the front of it. Same Tony Stark face underneath. And there's what the rest of the print on the torso looks like, which just continues the theme very well. Still, even without the physical armor on, still looks really layered and well textured and well detailed. More printing on the back, which unfortunately is not carried down into the hips there, but still looks really good with the copper color. And of course, Tony Stark still has his alternate angry face. And here we have the latest variant of Captain America with the rebreather on there, and also the Hydra diver, diving Hydra henchman, has that same rebreather piece in the light bluish gray color. Nice prints on these. I'll have to show you a little bit more of what their faces look like. They actually have pretty good prints, especially Captain America. It's got a lot of lines, extra little details around the edges. I like that. And here's how these two look around the back. Obviously, they're not going to have alternate faces because they don't have full helmets and full masks on, so they're not able to hide a second face away. The sub itself, with its many hard edges and angles and corners, has a very retro look to it, like it's made of all plate steel. It might be riveted together. They've got that great face on the front, which is actually an interesting technique with claw pieces that are hidden up in there that are attached with their clip ends in between a whole bunch of tail pieces. So aircraft tail pieces that are mounted sideways here. Interesting construction. Nice shaping around the edges. We've got stud shooters on either side, a pair on either side. That's just one sticker. Right there is also another sticker on the top, and they use some stickers on the prison cell bit. This is nice shaping on the back. I like the fins and how you can actually angle those how you want to, but the whole thing I think looks really nice. Works well with the sloped pieces around the edges. You've got your major thrusters back there. I don't know exactly what the Technic hole is for. I just don't know. Maybe they will come out with something that will be able to attach to this, but it's no big deal. It is really scaled down, I think, compared to the in-universe version, but you can see that the bridge is there, and Iron Skull, or Red Skull himself, is able to fit in just by himself in a seated position. So he's just sitting down pretty comfortably, although he doesn't look very comfortable. He looks very angry and agitated, but I think that's just his thing, right? A little bit of rounding at the top of the bridge, and there's that one other Hydra sticker up on the top. They have a very convenient pair of storage compartments here that you can use for the kind of thruster blast pieces for Iron Skull, and also spares for the stud shooters on either side. So 4 spares for those. These just barely fit in like this, but it does work. And like I say, it's just very convenient. And then this is the cell that has right now Captain America trapped in it. Nice printed panel piece right there, just a little tile, 1 by 1, but it looks really good. They actually included a spare in the set for that as well. I think it's a really nice new piece, and I hope they continue to use that. This has a lock system on the bottom. Very, very simple to get into that. Pull all of this down. See, it's actually hinged from the front. So you unlock it and it's still attached. You can kind of get it to be wobbling down here. You can knock it off, and now it can just be dragged along through the water in a chase sequence, and then eventually you can break this free and eventually free up Captain America. It's just a laser, laser bar kind of door, laser panel, and you can open that up. It's just 3 doors, end to end, with a window piece here on the back, a door piece on the front, and that's how you can break Captain America out. Really, the only two things I don't like about the design of how this sub looks are, number one, this open space. Once you take the cell out, it just leaves it hollow, so I recommend just putting that back. And then also this little pair of awkward exposed hollow studs here with the dark gray color there just stands out a little bit, looks a little bit unfinished. I think they could have done that a little bit differently. The Hydra diver gets this one little underwater diver propulsion vehicle, which has a couple of spear guns they refer to as harpoons here. And this is a funny build because it's just based around one of the newer style Speed Champions fender pieces. Just all that green right there is just one piece, but it actually works out perfectly for this small little vehicle design. Lastly, here's the first season 2015 Lego Marvel Superheroes comic, which basically covers what goes on in this set and also the Avengette set. And feel free to hit the pause button if you want to look at these for longer. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on them, but that's just it for what goes with this set. And then this is the Avengette related stuff over here, and I'll also show that again in the review of the Avengette set, and that just ends it right there, and they've got the summary of the figures from those here on the back. So that's it for this set. I think it looks nice, I think it plays well, and I think it's priced well. I think it's worth it, especially for minifig collectors from this theme, to get the set even just for the figures. The figures are really good and really, really collectible. Let me know what you think about the set. Please do leave your thoughts in a comment on the video. I always appreciate that. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you again soon.